Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be filming this makeup look, which is pinky bronze. I think it's fresh for spring, nude lip, glowy skin. I wasn't planning on doing a spring look, but this is what came out of me. So I kind of love it. Every time I do a no liner look, I always really like it, but I hardly ever do no liner. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. But I feel like for spring, ditching the liner every now and then is kind of appropriate. So in this video, I partnered with Vanity Planet. I am going to be demoing and reviewing this makeup brush set. This is what it looks like. It's a little dirty because I obviously used it, but this is what it looks like. There are 15 brushes. They have premium synthetic bristles, and I figured I would go over some details about the brush set so that you guys know. I know, like with some brush kits, come with brushes someone else selects and you're like, yeah, I wish it had this brush or I wish it had that brush. Literally, this kit has everything you need to do a complete makeup look. It comes in this really cool faux leather pouch. And there's a little flap right here that flips over to protect the bristles, which I really like that feature, because when you roll it up, if you're traveling, the bristles are protected, and you can see like on both sides, they're not falling out, they're not getting crushed, which is really great. The handles are birch wood. And this is a very light material, and the reason that they do this is so that it's like feather weight when you're applying your makeup. It's not like weighing your hands down, and it just allows for a nice, smooth, seamless blend of whatever product you are blending in. This kit retails for $100, which I think is about a little over $6 a brush. And right now, Vanity Planet is giving me a promo code just for my subscribers, and basically you're getting 70% off. So this kit is $30 with my promo code, and that's $2 a brush. That's a steal for great quality brushes. This many, $30? Are you kidding me? Like, how many brushes are $30 for one? And you get 15. It's a pretty amazing deal, right? Okay, so without further ado, if you guys want to learn how to get this makeup look and see these brushes in action, see them demoed, see how they apply, how they work, then keep on watching. Okay, so this video was recorded as a talk through, and unfortunately, I didn't turn on my mic. So I'm gonna have to voice this over. You may see me talking and you can't hear me, and I apologize. But we're going to get through it anyway. So for this look, for foundation, I combined my CC Plus with my Pure Bare It All foundation. And I'm applying that with the stippling brush from the brush kit. And I'm just applying that all over the skin. I've been really liking the combination of these two foundations lately. And I did a review of the Pure foundation if you guys want to check that out. For concealer, I am using the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Concealer. I just got these maybe a month ago. I have been obsessed with this entire line that Physicians Formula just came out with, and this concealer I've been using nonstop since I got it, and I'm obsessed with it. It's taken over for the Tarte Shape Tape for now while I'm testing it, and I have to be honest, I don't even miss Shape Tape. I know that's really a bold statement, but it's true. So I was applying that with the little concealer brush, and then with the foundation brush, I'm just pressing that into the skin. And you can just see how well it's blending out the concealer. The bristles are so soft on these brushes. They work so incredibly well. I'm really, really impressed. So once I am done blending out all of the concealer, I'm going to go in and set with the e.l.f. HD Eye Powder, which I have been obsessed with lately. I really love, love, love this powder. So I'm just going to use the same brush and just press that under the eyes just to prevent any creasing. And then whatever's left over, I'm just going to go over all of the rest of the concealer to make sure that's set as well. To set the rest of my face, I'm going in with the Pure 4-in-1 Mineral Pressed Powder, and I'm using the Kabuki brush for this. Next, I'm going to move on to brows, and I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm going to do that off camera. And then I'm going to set with this Pixie Brow Gel that I've been trying out, which I really like for a drugstore brow gel. It works pretty well. For bronzing and contouring, I'm going in with the new Physicians Formula Contour Kit in the matte shades. There's also a shimmer one, but I just love, love, love these. The formula is so good. And I'm combining both the contour color and the bronzing color, and I'm using a fluffy brush to just apply that all over the areas that I would normally contour and bronze. And I'm not going to like specifically contour, I'm just going to do it all at once. I really just like the way this looks, and it warms up the skin, and it's just, the colors are just really good together. And then with one of the smaller blending brushes, I'm just going to hit my nose just at the tip so it looks like it's a little bit sun-kissed. I'm going to go in with this Benefit Pore Minimizing Powder. I forgot exactly the name of it, but I will have it in the description box. And I'm going in with the foundation brush. I'm really loving this powder. It just sort of adds an additional bit of coverage to the center highlighted part of the face, and it brightens it up just a little bit more. So it's a little extra. You don't have to do this step, but I've been really enjoying this powder. I really hated it when I first ever tried it. I don't know why, but now I'm obsessed with it. For blush, I'm going in with this e.l.f. quad, and e.l.f. is just killing it for me. I love this quad, and I'm going to combine the bronze and the coral shades together, and I'm using the angled contour brush from the brush kit to apply this. Next, for highlight, I'm going in with Makeup Forever Pro Glow, and I think it's the shade 02. And I'm using the fan brush just to apply this to all of the high points of my face. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I am priming with the Physicians Formula Matte Primer. This is a new product, another new product that I've been testing out. And so far, I really like it. So I'm going to apply that all over the lids, and then I'm going to set that with a little bit of powder using that foundation brush. For the shadows, I'm going to start with a transition shade. I'm combining Makeup Geek's Frappe and Sora, and I'm applying those into the crease using my Zoeva 228 brush. Next, going in with the blending brush from the Vanity Planet brush kit, I'm going to dip into ABH Sienna, and I'm going to just apply that directly in the crease, lower than the transition shade. And I like that this brush is a little bit more pointed, so you can really target that crease area. And then I'm just going to go back in with the fluffier brush just to buff out the edges. So then, of course, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'm just going to build that color up to as deep as I want it to be, which I really want this look to be warm, so I ended up going back and forth a couple of times, just layering the color on. And then I decided I wanted to add a little bit of peach to the look. So I went in with ABH Orange Soda, and I focused that color mostly in the inner part of the crease, and then just dragging it to the outer part, but applying it directly over sienna. To smoke out the outer V, I'm going in with ABH Hot Chocolate and that same blending brush, and I'm just going to apply it directly in that outer V and just go in circular motions and blend until it's smoky as I want. Because I want this to be a spring look, I don't want the colors to be too intense. So I'm going to layer it a couple times and then go back in with my fluffy brush and just make sure that I'm blending it out. I definitely want definition, and I want a little bit of smokiness because I'm not using liner for this look. It's a fine line. I'm walking the line here. Next, I'm taking this detailed shader brush and I'm going in with Makeup Geek Luna, and this is a nice pinky, shimmery, foiled pinky shade. And I sprayed this with the new Physicians Formula setting spray that I've been trying, that I'm obsessed with. And I like to spray this color because it just makes it that much more intense. And I'm just applying this directly to the lid on the outer 2/3, or the inner 2/3, should I say. And then I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of that hot chocolate and just blend that line out so it looks like the two colors just seamlessly flow into each other. For the lower lash line, I'm taking my two shades that I used as transition, Frappe and Sora, and I'm just buffing them into the lower lash line. And I like my transition shades to come down a little bit lower so that it provides a lot of smokiness. And then I'm going to go into Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear and a smaller blending brush and apply that a little bit closer to the lash line. And this is just going to kind of provide a nice ombre effect into the transition colors. Then I'm going to curl my lashes, and for mascara, I've been trying out this new one from Physicians Formula, and I will have that linked in the description box down below. I've only used it a few times, so I don't really have an opinion about it yet. So far, so good, I guess. But you guys know that the Pure Fully Charged is my ride or die, so it takes a lot to live up to that one. For lashes, I have been obsessed with Lily lashes, you guys. I haven't used them before. This first pair that I got was the Style J Makeup, and I am absolutely obsessed with Lily lashes now. They are so pricey, which is what took me so long to try them, but I understand the hype now, and I understand why. This is my favorite style that I've tried so far because it's glam, but it's wearable. Some of the other styles I feel like are just a little bit too over the top, but this one, I just love it. And then for the waterline, I'm going in with the new Marc Jacobs Gel Highliners, I think they're called, and I'm going in with the black shade on the inner third of my waterline, and then for the outer, I'm going in with this gold color. I believe it's called Marigold, and it's a shimmery gold color. And the reason I do this is because I just like my eyes to stay opened up, and if I did black along the entire lash line, it really closes my eyes up, which it's just not how I like my eyes to look. It's just a personal preference. So then for the inner corner, I'm just going in with the same highlighter I used for my face and that detailed shader brush. And I'm popping that into the tear duct as well as the brow bone. For lips, I'm going in with this e.l.f. lip definer. I'm going in with the matte side first. I talked about this pencil in my recent haul video, and I'm obsessed. I'm loving this. So I'm just going to line the outside of my lips, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it in because we're going to use liquid lipstick, and I like to have a liner underneath, something for it to stick to. The other side of the pencil is actually a shimmer, and that helps you highlight your Cupid's bow, and you can put some in the center of your lips too just to make it look a little bit poutier. But here I'm just putting it right on the Cupid's bow. You can just do this instead of highlighter or over your highlighter, or you can do it and put highlighter on top of it, whatever you want. And then I'm going in with this Makeup Forever nude, I think it's the Artist Matte Nudes. And I believe this shade is 103, but I will put it in the description box just in case. And next I'm going to set my face with that Physicians Formula setting spray, and that completes the look. I went and did my hair, and of course I had somebody who wanted to be in the video. Gunner. He was still staying with me, and he's just the cutest little thing ever. I love him. Okay, so that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am obsessed with these brushes, you guys. And for $30, you really cannot beat it. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love, 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 love it if you did. And you can follow me on social. I am on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. My handle is @GlamLatte. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!